pepper steak, beef and broccoli, or even if you call it beef with vegetables. Well, whatever one it is, I'm going to show you how to make it. Tender, juicy, and delicious. Come on in this kitchen, I got you. But first, we're going to start by making our jasmine rice. Add your favorite chicken broth, and then we're going to add some sesame seed oil. Add in a squeeze of ginger paste, a teaspoon of garlic, a quarter teaspoon of white pepper. Once your water comes to a boil, you're going to add in your washed jasmine rice. Remember that your ratio is 2 cups of broth to 1 cup of rice. You're going to give this a quick stir, pop on the lid, let your rice boil for 5 minutes, and then turn it down to the lowest setting for an additional 10 minutes, and then turn it off. And now you got perfect sticky rice. For my vegetables, I'm going to use some bok choy, broccoli, onions, red and green bell peppers. You're going to chop your veggies like this, and then we're going to set them to the side. In a large sauce pot, you're going to add salted water or chicken broth. I use broth. Let your water come to a boil, and we're going to blanch our broccoli. We're going to just turn it from ashy to classy. That's all we're doing. Blanching, ashy to classy. For my cut of meat, I chose a London broil. You can also use a chuck roast or any inexpensive piece of meat for this. While you're cooking your rice and prepping your veggies, you want to go ahead and put your meat into the freezer so that it cuts very easy. You're going to cut your meat about 1/8 of an inch thick. And if you don't know which way to cut against the grain, ask somebody inside the meat department. They should be able to help you. But you want to cut just like this. We're going to add our meat to a bowl so we can marinate it. We're going to start with some soy sauce, some white pepper. Now, this is the ancient Chinese secret. Baking soda. I got baking soda. It's going to make that meat tender. Baking soda breaks down the protein and also keep it juicy. Next, we're going to add in some cornstarch to help brown the meat. And then we're going to baptize it in a little oil. You're going to give this a nice mix until it's well incorporated. And then we're going to set this aside until it's nice and marinated for about 20 to 30 minutes. In a large skillet, you're going to add in some cooking oil. Once your pan is nice and hot, you're going to go ahead and start adding in your beef. You're going to cook this on high heat until it's nicely browned, and then we're going to remove it from the pan. In the same skillet, you're going to add your onions and your bell peppers first, and those brown bits at the bottom is gold. After your onions and peppers have softened, you're going to go ahead and add in your bok choy and your broccoli. You're going to cook your vegetables for an additional 1 or 2 minutes, and then you're going to turn this off. I'm going to make a broth using beef bouillon, but if you have broth itself, you can use that. After you remove your vegetables, you're going to go ahead and add your stock to your pot. My cheat code for the day is Gravy Master, or you can use whatever brownie you have on hand, but Gravy Master is the best. And then I'm going to add in some Maggi's, just a couple of drops. That's all you need. I'm going to thicken my gravy with a cornstarch slurry. That's just cornstarch and a little bit of water. You want to go ahead and add this when it comes to a boil and add it slowly. Once you see it start to thicken up, let it come back to a boil to get to the thickest point. Gravy for pepper steak should not be 40 weight. Your gravy should have a little bit of body and bounce. Lastly, I'm going to add in some white pepper. And then we're going to add in our brown meat. Look at that. Ooh, Lord. At this point, you can turn it off, and you're going to add in your vegetables. You don't want them to overcook. Look at this. Oh, Lord Jesus. God, to be more careful. Hand me my plate. I'm about to be fancy. Come on with it. Get that thing a tap, tap. Let that rice go. Let my people go. Then put that thing right on top of that. Ooh, Lord, look at that. Ooh, come on with the money shot. Got to be more careful. Beautiful. Perfect.
That meat so tender, you don't need no teeth. I'm trying to tell you. You don't need no teeth. They got tender there. Just come apart. Pepper steak, baby.
You already know. You like what you see? Try it.